right? Now, in today's class, we'll be looking into the installation part. Okay. Yes, installation part, like what are the things we need to install, okay, related to the Python, and what are the packages we need to download, how to set the path. Okay, these points I'll be explaining to you. Okay, so first, what we do is we'll be installing the Python, sir. Okay, so in my system, it is already installed. I'm just guiding you how to download and how to install. Just look at into that. Even I will give you the steps. Okay, I will give you the steps. Right. So see, to these many students, I cannot share individually. So what I'm planning is I'm creating a drive. Okay, the basic notes, installations. Okay, all these I will be sharing to you in the drive. Okay, and the end of the class, I will give you the link. From that link, you can download the documents. Okay, right. Very fine. So yes, I will create one drive link, sir. In that, I will share all the documents. Okay, right. So first, what do? You just download your Python. Hope you have knowledge. Still, it's my responsibility to tell you like how to go with the things. Okay, so python.org. Right. This is the official website for Python. From this, download your Python software. Okay. You can go with the latest version. There is no problem, guys. Okay. Now, directly you have an option here. Download for Windows operating system. Download for Windows operating system. You have an option here. Python 3.9.0. You can download this. Okay. Right. If you're looking into any older version, screen not visible. 1 minute, sir. Let me share my screen. Yeah, I'm just sharing my screen. Yeah. Hope you can see now. Sounds good, right? Yeah, I'm new to this Zoom, sir. Right. I'm little good into the webinar, right? Yeah, I'm little new into this Zoom. Okay, it may take 1 or 2 days to me to adjust with this Zoom. Okay, look at into the site. So I opened a browser. In the browser, I'm looking into python.org. Okay, python.org. Just open this python.org. Here you have an option for downloads. Here you have an option for downloads. Okay, in the downloads, just go to the downloads option. Okay, hope you are following the class. Right, just you can download your Python 3.9.0 from here. Okay, if anyone is looking for the older version, if anyone is looking for the older version, we'll be going to, yeah, 1 minute. Here in downloads, you have Windows, MS, Mac. Okay, as well as you'll have license Linux related version also. Okay, now observe here in Windows. Yeah, most of the students are from Windows background. Okay, right, we'll be using this. Now just scroll down, you'll find the different older versions here. You can go with this. Okay, according to your operating system like 32-bit or 64-bit, you have to download that according to your operating system, 32-bit or 64-bit like that. Okay, if you observe here, I'm looking into Python 3.9.0 version. Okay. Here you have, look at here, 64 download executable, embedded and executable. So don't go with embeddable, go with this executable. Okay, na? Go with the executable. Right. 64 means 64 bit. If you're 32, just download only x86. Download only x86. Okay. Not web-based install, just installer you can download. Okay. So you'll get a exe file. Just double clicking on that, you can download the Python software. Right. Simple story, nothing big. Okay. Chalo, assume you don't want to install. You don't want to install and you want to work with any. Right. Yes, yes. I'll address your questions, guys. Just give me a second. Everyone, just like yesterday's class, once I will take the class, I will address your questions also. Don't worry. But give me a little time. Let me work with the things first. Okay. Right. So as I told you, like we can use Golab also. Colab, sorry, not Golab, Colab. Okay. So here it is. I'm opening Colab. I will show you, sir. Observe Colab from Google, colab.com. Uh, oh, this is the one. Okay. Simple. In Google search, search for what? Google Colab. So if you are using this Colab, no need to do any installations and all. Everything will be available. Start working directly. Okay. Right. See, look at this. I'm clicking on notebook. Hope everyone is observing my screen. Right. Just go to what? Notebook. And here we can start writing the program. Now observe here, sir. Simply you can start writing the program. For example, print the very basic program, hello world. Right? Done. And just click here. You can see the output. That's it. If not, if this click is not working, use shift enter. You can see the output also, hello world. If you want, you can write a little big program saying like print my name Praveen into 10. I'm printing that Praveen for 10 times. Okay, there it is. Right. Again, print. I need line by line Praveen into 10. I need line by line. So use /n. Right. There it is. Directly you can write the program in Colab. Okay. Yes, even we can save the code also here. Yes, I will take a separate class on this Colab. As of now, I'm just showing you. You can do survey, sir. You can just go into that website and you can work on this. Okay. But point to be noted that you must be logged in with your Google, I mean to say Gmail credentials. Okay. Gmail username and Gmail password. Right. Right. So it's very simple to work. It's up to you. Okay. Very fine. No, sir, this is specially designed for Python. Actually, it is not only for Python. Actually, it is designed for the data science people. This Colab is especially designed for the data science, like all your libraries related to the data science and machine learning, artificial intelligence. Those libraries are built in this Colab. Whereas excuse me. Whereas coming to this Python, whatever you have downloaded, again you need to install these libraries separately. For example, you want to work with pandas. You have to use pip installation and you have to install the pandas. Here also we can install, but some updated, I mean the latest libraries are built in, available in this Colab. So directly you people can shoot with the things. So you no need to worry about your libraries installations and setup and everything. Okay, right. Simple. Yes, even in our environment, I mean even in Python also, I will show you, don't worry. So once you install your Python into your system successfully, when you install, okay, in start button you will find, in start button, sir, I mean in your operating system, Windows operating system, you can find, yeah, Python software. In that, search for IDLE. Okay, I'm not showing anything, just hope you can see my paint on screen. Can you see paint on screen? No, right, that's what I'm taking. uh, okay, now you can see, right? Good, good. Give me little, sir, little time, little 2 to 3 days to adjust with this fellow. Right. So once I'm adjusted, like I can, with the, we won't get any disturbances. Right. So anyway, in this paint screen, just I'm typing. So in your Windows operating system, okay. First go to where? Right. Start button. That's right. In start button, search for IDLE. IDLE. Yes, after installation beta. Point to be noted. After Python install. Okay. After installation. Okay. Right. So here it is, Windows operating system, start IDLE. Right. Into the IDLE. Just go to the IDLE. Open the IDLE. Right. Now I will open my IDLE. Just give me a second. Let me show you that. Let me show you that IDLE. 1 minute. Right. Here is the IDLE. Hope you can see on screen. This is my IDLE. Okay. Right. Now, what exactly this IDLE is? Just observe here. IDLE stands for what? Integrated Development This is the visual on package C, like you have this points like Java stands for Python. So just now I opened one version, one website. What? PyPI. What is that? PIPY. I stands for Python Package Index. So whatever the packages you want to install, remember beta, how to install also I will show you. Don't worry. Yes, step by step I will go. When this requirement will come, then I will tell you how to install. Then you will remember properly. Okay, right. See, Python package index, Python package index. What is the use of this Python package index? Python is how many projects are available, how many releases are available. No other language, you can say programming language or you can say scripting language, either programming or scripting will have these many support, this big support. Okay, it's very huge. Who? Python. That what, sir? Why Python become very popular in the market? Can anyone tell me the points? Why Python become very popular in the market? Yeah, chat box is open. Hmm. Right. Shortest, huge libraries. It's very easy to learn, simple and secure. Easy. Python is very easy. Just now you have seen, see, to print my name for 10 times in simple, I have finished, sir. One line program. One line program. Yes, it is very simple. So anyone can learn it. Are you understanding my point? It's very simple, so anyone can learn it. For example, fifth class student is there. Fifth class student. For that fifth class student, if I am giving a big logic, okay, if I'm giving a big logic like what, sir? Void main, open the main function like this. Inside the main function, declare a variable, declare a variable. Okay, after that, after declaring a variable, clear the screen, clear the screen, CLRSCR. Okay. After clearing the screen, write one for loop for I equals to 0, I less than or equals to 10, I plus plus. Inside the for loop, inside the for loop, write down, what is that, sir? Print ln, print ln, what percentile yes, string. In after that, I will be writing my Naveen, my name. In the last, again one function get ch. To understand this program, to understand this program, will it take the same time, same difference? Obviously no. It's very simple. So this is what you are going to write in Python. Okay. Why Python become very popular? Because it is simple. So in interview, sir, some people will ask why you have selected Python, why are you learning Python? Yes, in general, sir, 99% no one will ask you this kind of stupid questions. Okay, obviously it is a stupid question, sir. It is one of the best. Some fellow will find about that fellow I'm talking. If anyone asks you like why you are learning Python, simple, because it is popular, because it is trending in the market. If I learn, I will get job easily. That's it. Okay, because it is popular. That's it. In tomorrow, for example, after 2 years or 3 years, if any new language entered into the market which is very popular than Python, assume, obviously there is no language as of now which is popular than Python. Further, I'm telling, okay, if any language you find, that's it. We will learn that and we'll find the job. Okay, on demand course, guys. Previously, see, when I was learning, we are very interested to learn. Arey Python padhenge, nahi to Java padhenge, like that. We have a good demand related to. Yeah, 1 minute. Yeah, it's purely what, sir? It's purely what? On-demand course. In market, which programming language or which language is on demand, learn it, find a job. That's it. Demand course. Today it will be Python, from tomorrow maybe another one. Tomorrow means not only tomorrow, sir. Python will take you up to minimum 8 to 10 years. You don't worry about that. Because see, all the latest technologies like data science, artificial intelligence, machine learning, IoT, even testing tools, DevOps, every place you need programming, right? So don't worry about that. Very fine. Any questions related to the subject, guys? I mean, the points what I have discussed? No, no, no. See, I'm not telling that these languages are bad. No, that's not right point, because we came up to Python from our mother of programming, all programming, that is C, right? I'm not telling C is bad. I'm telling that this is simple programming comparing to that language. Okay, for example, one student is there. Instead of teaching this big logic to that fellow, if I teach this simple logic, I will be satisfied. He will be satisfied. I will be satisfied. He'll be getting a proper output. He can work with more examples instead of wasting more time into this, like that. Yes, we will be teaching, but that is not in the core in this course, Mr. Kabir. The web related means you have to learn Flask, or you have to learn Django. Okay, those are web frameworks. Only learning Python, you won't do that. You have to learn web frameworks separately, Mr. Kabir. Yes, syntax free. That's also right. Syntax free. Not completely, sir. That is, I cannot tell you completely, Mr. Syed. Uh, Not complete syntax free. Mean to say that some basic, like semicolon, is not required. Yes, in Python also we need to some syntaxes. That's mandate. Don't say complete syntax. Some basic, right? Mm, Sir, you may be from any background, from triple E, ECE, okay, or from mechanical, or some CSE, IT, or from MCA, MBA. It doesn't mean that you should not learn. It means that how strong you are into the language. That's it. How strong you are into the language. Up to what level you can prove yourself. Job is yours. They never look at your engineering. Yesterday also I told you this point. Right, relax. Right. Again, I'm reminding you. Again, I mean, yesterday I told you this point, so I can find some new students into the class. So for that, again, I'm repeating. Actually, there is no core Python. Remember, there is no core Python and there is no advanced Python, sir. No. Okay. We have only Python. Okay. For our convenience, we modified or we divided into two parts. Okay, but either in interview or no one, you should not speak about this. What you are, I am a Python developer. Even in your when you're searching in for a job, when you're searching for a job, you have to search like what Python developer. Okay, Right. Yes, I will be sharing you all the details, like I'll be giving you the address also. Address, I mean to say, right, let me show you this. Yeah. Now you can see this. So we are discussing free core Python, sir. All the details I have, I mean, the course complete content I have given here in this link. I'll be sharing to everyone in the chat box. Just click on that link to download the course content. Just click on that link. Okay. If you have any further queries, you can drop your mail into this. Just I have given my mail ID also. Drop your mail. And if you have any questions, any related, I mean, questions not related to the subject, guys. Questions related to the subject, you can ask into the mail. Okay. This is the admin contact number. This is the admin contact number. You can call them for further queries. Okay. Yeah. I'm sending to everyone as usual. In chat box, I sent to everyone. Chalo, first class. Hope everyone got the link to download the topics. Very good. Just look at into the topics, guys. Go through the topics once. I have divided clearly there, core and advanced Python. We are in free core Python class. Repeat, we are in free